Hey everyone, my name is Sam, and this is I Went to London, lesson 54. You can watch all my previous videos on my channel in the playlist I Went to London. Today, we are going to talk about something that can completely change the way you speak English, thinking in English. Have you ever found yourself translating everything in your head before speaking? Maybe you want to say something, but first you think about it in your native language, then try to find the English words. And by the time you're ready to speak, the conversation has already moved on. Sounds familiar? Don't worry, you're not alone. This happens to almost every English learner at some point. But today, I'm going to show you how to stop translating and start thinking in English naturally. Trust me, once you start thinking in English, everything gets easier. Speaking, listening, even writing. You'll feel more confident, words will come to you faster, and you won't get stuck in conversations. So if you're ready to train your brain to think like a native English speaker, stay with me. Let's get started. Now, first things first, why is thinking in English so important? Well, imagine two people learning English. One of them translates every word in their head before speaking, and the other thinks directly in English. Who do you think will speak more fluently? That's right, the person who thinks in English. When you translate, your brain is doing extra work. First, it creates a sentence in your native language. Then it finds the English words, and sometimes the translation doesn't even make sense. For example, in some languages, people say, I have cold instead of I am cold. So if you translate word for word, you might end up saying something that sounds unnatural. Thinking in English helps you avoid this problem. Your brain learns to form sentences the way native speakers do. And guess what? It also helps with confidence. You won't hesitate as much because you won't be stuck translating. You'll respond faster, more naturally, and with fewer pauses. And let's not forget listening. If you think in English, your brain processes English conversations faster. You understand people more easily, and you don't waste time trying to translate in your head. Even when watching movies or listening to music, you start recognizing words instantly. Oh, and one more thing, pronunciation. When you think in English, you start hearing words in your mind the way native speakers say them. And when you speak, your pronunciation improves naturally. So let's make it clear. Thinking in English helps you. Speak faster and more fluently. Feel more confident. Improve listening skills. Sound more natural in pronunciation. But now you're probably wondering, how do I actually train my brain to think in English? Good question. And don't worry, I've got you covered. Let's break it down into simple, powerful steps that you can start using today. First, start small. Just name things around you in English. Look around you right now. What do you see? A phone? A chair? A table? A book? A window? Start saying the names of these things in English in your mind. If you want to take it a step further, describe what's happening. Instead of just thinking cup, think I am drinking coffee from my cup. It's an easy habit to build, and over time, your brain will get used to thinking in English. Next, talk to yourself in English. Yes, I know. It might feel a little strange at first, but it's one of the best ways to start thinking in English. When you're cooking, say, I'm cutting vegetables. When you're getting ready, say, I'm putting on my jacket. When you're walking outside, think, the weather is nice today. There's no pressure because you're just talking to yourself. No one is listening, so don't worry about mistakes. Another great tip, use an English to English dictionary. Many learners still use dictionaries that translate words into their native language. But switching to an English to English dictionary is a game changer. Let's say you don't know the word excited. Instead of translating it, look it up in an English dictionary. You'll see something like feeling very happy about something that is going to happen. That way, your brain connects words in English instead of another language. This improves your vocabulary and helps you stop thinking in your native language. Here's another thing, keep your thoughts simple at first. Many learners try to think in long, complicated sentences too soon, but that makes them feel stuck. Instead, start with short, simple thoughts. Instead of thinking, I need to go to the store to buy some ingredients for dinner, just think, I need to go to the store. As you get comfortable, your sentences will naturally get longer. Now, let's talk about one of my favorite techniques, having an English inner voice. Imagine a little voice in your head that speaks to you in English. For example, when you're planning your day, instead of thinking, I have to go to work, then go shopping, then meet my friend, try to say it in English. Okay, first I go to work, then I go shopping, then I meet my friend. You can even ask yourself questions like, what should I eat for lunch? Or what do I need to do today? This makes English a natural part of your thinking process. And of course, surround yourself with as much English as possible. The more English you hear, the more natural it becomes. Listen to English podcasts, watch English videos, read books and articles in English. Even if you don't understand everything, your brain is learning. And over time, it will start thinking in English automatically. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, but what if I get stuck? What if I don't know the right words? That's totally normal. Instead of stopping, try to describe the word using simple English. If you forget the word refrigerator, think, a cold box where I keep food. If you forget the word ceiling, think, the top part of a room. This keeps you in English mode and helps you keep going. And one last thing, don't get discouraged if it takes time. Thinking in English is a skill, and like any skill, it takes practice. Some days will be easier, some days will be harder, but the key is consistency. Keep going, and soon it will feel natural. So let's quickly recap everything we talked about today. Thinking in English helps you to speak faster, feel more confident, and improve listening and pronunciation. Start small, name things around you in English. Talk to yourself in English during daily activities. Use an English to English dictionary. Keep your thoughts simple at first. Develop an English inner voice. Surround yourself with as much English as possible. These are simple but powerful habits, and the best part? You can start practicing them today. Now tell me in the comments, what's one tip from today's lesson that you're going to try first? I'd love to hear about your progress. If you found this lesson helpful, don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to my channel for more English learning tips. Keep practicing, keep thinking in English, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Until then, happy learning.